shoot anything in incredible detail. Built-in flash also controls flash levels according to light conditions, and it shoots high-quality HD video with stereo sound, and a metal body that comes in black, purple, and gold. For the casual videographer, the Canon FS200 is a fun little camcorder, small enough to tuck into a fanny pack or purse. Smack in the center of the back are a record button and the mode dial. The FS200 can record movies and photos, and there's a dual shot option so you can toggle easily between capturing stills and video without changing modes. The FS200 is easy to operate thanks to a 5-way joystick next to the 2.7-inch LCD, or just touch the buttons below the screen for recording and playback.
Hi, I'm TJ Parpan. I'm the Managing Director of Dentsu Indio. We are a no-line advertising agency, and we handle everything from above-the-line communications to digital marketing solutions. I'm a very outdoorsy person. I enjoy trekking, mountain climbing, windsurfing, scuba diving, and I'm also a multi-sport athlete. I think my photography style, I used to think I had one, but pretty much I think I'm now very strike anywhere. Because I think as the opportunity presents itself, there's really no time to say you have a style. But that being said, it's like, if I can tell a story with that particular picture, I think that's what does it. Because as you share it with, family and friends, they can actually feel that experience with you. But what I like about the D10 is, again, the size. And, I mean, there's so many point and shoots in the market, but what sets this apart really is, its ruggedness. It's, I think, for me, the best point and shoot, since it allows you to shoot in all environments. It's waterproof, shockproof, freeze-proof. And again, it just allows me to take whatever I want to take wherever I am. I guess coming from my architectural background, I usually focus first on the environment around me. I look at the overall composition and balance of things, and I guess that's the way I look at things first. But what I really enjoy are actually the details that you can pick up. So from wide-angle shots to even macro shots. I think the nice thing with travel photography is being able to spot something that's interesting regardless of the size or framing and be able to capture that. I think one would be this shot of a tarsier from Bohol. Typically when you shoot people, you always want to focus on their eyes to be the focal point. And it's only after I took the shot that I noticed that within the eye of the tarsier, you could actually see my son and my hand carrying the camera right up close. So actually when I zoomed this, how many times, you can actually see the details within the eye of the tarsier. That additional image that was captured in the eye showed the awe and wonder that my son and I had, being able to have this Botswana. And I like this shot because I had no fear in terms of bringing this particular camera along. And we had to go from one island to the next, from marshy grasslands to canopies of trees. And since we were passing a lot of reeds of grass, we had an unexpected passenger when this little tree frog jumped on my wife's lap. So before we let it go, we decided to take a shot of it, and it was the macro capability of the D10 that allowed us to get this close. But I think this shot for me would be the money shot, as they would call it. At the end of the trip, we were lucky enough to be able to do a shark cage dive. And at first, I was shooting single shots, and the sharks were just really moving too fast. So I switched to a multi-shot mode of the D10 and just kept pressing and shooting and framing. And this one is, I think, a classic, great white shot for me where you can see it in action. I think the great thing now with camera technology is when you talk about the point and shoot, don't even have to think of it as a secondary camera. The quality and the build and the features that you can find now in point and shoots make them actually ideal traveling companions. And with the D10, it's like I can hand it over to my son and not worry if he drops it, and he can take his own shots and have his, record his own experiences. So as you talk about travel photography, it has to be with you every single place you go. So, get a camera that does the job to help you immortalize or record those fantastic memories you will experience as you go through your various travels.
And that's all we have for you on our whirlwind tour of the historical city of Dapitan. Join me then on Snapshots Asia with Canon.
Catch those precious moments. Snap away and win your own PowerShot A490 in one-shot memories. Seize life with Canon. Canon is giving away 4 cameras every month from August 2010 to March 2011. One-shot memories. Seize life with Canon photo contest. Open to all Philippine residents using a Canon digital camera, a PowerShot, or a digital IXIS. You may submit a maximum of 2 entries, but remember, manipulated images are not allowed. Photos must be in JPEG format, no bigger than 500 KB. Entries will be judged based on the adherence to the theme, originality, creativity, technical quality, and overall impact. Send your entries to snapshotsasia.canon@gmail.com with your name, age, occupation, email address, contact numbers, and address. You may add a photo title and tell us in no more than 50 words what your shot is all about.
1, 2, 3, break time!
Catch the winning entries on Snapshots Asia with Canon on the Living Asia channel. And go online to the Canon Digital Cameras Philippines Facebook fan page. The entry with the most likes on the fan page also wins a Canon Pen Shop sling bag. Deadline for submission of monthly entries is on every 20th of the month. So capture those one-shot memories. Seize life with Canon. Log on to the Canon Digital Cameras Philippines Facebook fan page or www.livingasiachannel.com for more details. For DTI NCR permit number 3240, series of 2010.
Living Asia and the crew of Snapshots Asia with Canon travel by Cebu Pacific. It's the week of summer solstice, the midpoint of the year and the longest day of summer in the Western Hemisphere. But here in Batangas, the rains have started, signaling the onset of monsoon season. It feels sleepy and empty of vacationers, but if you keep your eyes wide open, there are stories to be photographed, documented, and shared. Batangas has long been synonymous with summer break and trips to the beach, but I've discovered a whole new side of Batangas that I've never seen before. In Calatagan, a water festival that celebrates the vital role of the sea in the lives of fishermen and the importance of conservation. The town of Taal, founded 500 years ago, and its grand ancestral homes and its unique place in this country's history, and people with artistic talents who have attracted the eyes of the world. This is Batangas like you've never seen it before on Snapshot Asia with Canon. Dawn has just broken, and the port of Calatagan is slowly waking up. This is the site of an annual event for fishermen, but this is no ordinary boat race. Calatagan has chosen this time of year to honor a local legend. Environmental crusader and philanthropist Vicente Madrigal Warnes, founder of Conserve and Protect Oceans Foundation. Bu, as he was fondly called, was a man blessed with the resources and the vision to protect the ocean's bounty and enrich the lives of the people who depend on these waters. Fishermen and Capo volunteers, like Jesse Fronda de las Reyes, are trained divers, enabling them to be guardians of the deep. At a solemn ceremony, a team of Foundation divers installed this marker, a replica of the beach chair that Bu loved so much in life, on top of one of these underwater pyramids. It was a poignant tribute to a giant of a man, whose vision continues to inspire the people of Calatagan. Bankathon started in 2003, coinciding with the feast day of San Juan and the start of Mr. Warren's Pyramid Coral Reef Project. The annual boat race aims to raise the